Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm Pastor Feast. Today I'll be talking to you about sorcery, witchcraft, black magic, seances. We want to know today what God has to say in Scripture about black magic and about all these things that's witchery and trickery and deceit and evil. A lot of people, they do these things and they think that it lines up with God. I had a friend just recently, maybe about 2 days ago. He came to me and he was just talking to me, and he told me that one of his friends that he known said that the things that I was doing was it was witchcraft, or it was black magic, or it was voodoo. And this friend that told him that, this friend is from Texas and I'm from New Orleans. And so what they did was, I don't know, just their belief about my hometown or where they're from. They said I was just witchcraft. I was voodoo. And it touched me because I know I'm doing God's will and I follow the Most High every day. And I make these videos and put these videos out for people to give them insight and wisdom and to walk with God, and for them to share their testimony and me to help them cross over to a new life. So it really touched me as a person. And so I just want to share with you guys just what God has to say about black magic. God despises witchcraft and sorcery and all kinds of magic, white or black. I mean, and he warns us against our involvement in such practices. Black magic, also called dark magic, is the use of supernatural powers for selfish purposes. I mean, often involving the casting of spells to control other people or to bring about evil. Practitioners of black magic seek to conjure demons or demonic beings, speak to the dead, and in general benefit themselves at expense of others. They want to take control of others. The scripture has a lot to say about witchcraft, and by association, black magic as one of the works of the flesh. The acts of the sinful nature are obvious. Witchcraft is those who live like this will not inherit the kingdom of heaven. Galatians 5:19 through 21. When people in Ephesians came to know Christ, they brought their magic books and publicly burned them as a sign that they were trading the dark power of sorcery for the holy power of spirit. That's Acts 19:19. But in Revelations 21:8, those who practice black magic are warned by God's judgment in no uncertain terms. Those who practice magic arts will be consigned to the fiery lake of burning sulfur. This is the second death. So people, black magic is an ancient practice, and many Old Testaments forbid the Israelites from all association with witchcraft or sorcery. Deuteronomy 18:10 says, "Let no one be found among you who practices divination or sorcery or interprets omens or engage in witchcraft." Under Israel's theocracy, the penalty for being a witch was death. And in Exodus 22:18, many other Old Testament passages condemn black magic along with witchcraft in its many forms. So we have several scriptures that talk about witchcraft and how the Lord does not want his people, his followers, his believers practicing witchcraft. I mean, that can be found, if anybody have any questions on that can be found in Micah 3:7, 5:12, 2 Kings 21:6, Leviticus 19:26, Deuteronomy 18:14. Black magic is wrong on so many levels, people. First, we should seek power and wisdom from God alone and trust him as the omnipotent source of all that is good. We are not to seek power or wisdom from lying, unclean spirits or trust them in any way. Second, our goal should be to accomplish God's will, not to pursue our own selfish ends. Third, we are to love our enemies and pray for them. In Matthew 5:44, black magic teaches people to hate their enemies and places hexes on them. Fourthly, seeking to control others or wield power over them is contrary to God's desire that people exercise free will and make moral choices. And the fifth thing I want to say is opening oneself to demonic influences beyond foolish, because the devil is an adversary who seeks to destroy. 1 Peter 5:8. God clearly condemns evil practices, and he condemns black magic, anything that's witchcraft. To choose black magic is to reject the control of God and invite judgment. John 12:48. So people, again, my heart goes out to you, and if you're walking with the Lord, continue to do so. And if someone is coming and telling you that you're doing trickery and witchcraft, shun them and just rebuke them in the name of the Lord, because it's not his will that man would do that if they following him. And our righteous people, we have to stand firm in those times of despair and just doubt, and people are just throwing those things out there. Because I mean, this friend told this to somebody that I'm really close with, and it really, really touched me. And so people, this is Pastor Feast. I love you guys. Like, subscribe to my page, and as always, stay prayed up, watch and pray. Blessings.